of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
I went skinny dipping last night, actually.
Did you?
Oh, hang on. Let's get into it.
You can't say anything just before.
Hey, welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Fuck, Michael got his dick out and went skinny dipping last night. I'm joking. Making this Caleb down.
Hello.
Michael Briganti, you went skinny dipping last night.
Yeah.
Where?
So here's how the night started.
Where, when, and when are you planning on doing it again?
Here's how the night started.
And why weren't we invited?
Danny and I.
What's going on here? What's skinny dipping?
Went to see a clown show.
That's right.
It was a really
So you
great
did.
show. Beans and Hat going on at the Culture. Really fun. And then, but I was going to. I had a friends get together that was near Kids Beach.
You're sounding very defensive.
Yeah. And
Danny,
so
what
red
did
now?
you
Danny and I went our separate ways. She got off at.
I saw the clown show and went home.
You saw the bean in the hat, right?
Yeah, she got off on Davie Street. We said our farewells.
Good, man. It's all good.
It was precisely 9:22.
If you look up the footage, you'll see.
Bus license plate V24. Yeah, and then I went for a get together, and they were near Kids Beach, and then it was one of those things of we're gonna go in the water, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta do it because I'm here.
The water's gross.
Yeah, it is gross, and it was cold, but yeah, I just
Respect.
Hey.
Did you windmill to dry off?
you got to.
You can't windmill with shrinkage. It's more of like a.
It's like, one of the door stops.
That's exactly it.
Well, the shrinking is all relative,
And the
right?
balls turn into a hairy brain.
Back inside your body if it's that cold.
They clink.
Yeah.
Fun. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So were you alone or were you?
No. It was like some people from the get together.
Excellent. Daelyn, you counting the amount of times you skinny dipped?
Yeah, I think it's 6.
Okay.
Wow. I think in total.
Nice. When's the most recent? This is Daelyn Lester-Serafini. You've just listened to
Nice.
Michael Briganti talk about
Nice.
getting his dick out.
Were you at the party last night?
No, I wasn't.
Skinny dipping is different. from
Otherwise,
getting your dick out.
otherwise I would corroborate. Actually, I think this is very.
Is it skinny dipping if you're completely clothed but just your dick's out?
I mean, if you go to Wreck Beach, that's all they do. It's like the older men, they have shell jackets and nothing else.
Okay.
I think it was like 2 years ago, and it was like with all my family, and we were in Africa, and we were on safari, and just like it was at night, and like all the girls just like someone was just like we're gonna go skinny dipping, all the girls. So like all of us just ran and like took off all our clothes and jumped in the pool, and then this like tiny little old lady that runs the lodge, she walked up to the pool and she's like, so someone's gonna have to sort out the paperwork for one of the rooms tonight. And then she saw that like all of us were in the pool like naked. She's like, but we can do it later.
I'm going to say she just went,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm joining you.
jumped on in.
I thought you were going to end that the same way my skinny dipping story in South Africa went.
Oh, no,
Which
no,
was
go.
we were in the Kruger.
Oh,
When
yeah,
we were
yeah.
doing that, the person came around afterwards. Was like, yeah, there was a hippo in there like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, my
And we're all like, okay, we're getting out.
Like, in the pool.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, thankfully this one had like a cover on it and everything, and we still like shone a flag. We were like, okay, we're good.
Oh
Go.
yeah, no, we weren't that smart.
No,
We didn't live there.
No,
We were tourists, so we're like, oh, let's go skinny dipping.
this will be fun.
Herc, Danielle, Caleb, any skinny dipping stories?
Nothing interesting. No.
No, it's stripped for you guys. That's it.
That's true. Yeah. That was just 20 seconds ago.
You just
though.
got skinnied.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just,
Caleb?
have you ever?
That's
Never
not described
skinny
like
dipped.
that ever.
Really? Wow.
You gotta pay for this, man. Whipping it off all
How much?
willy-nilly. How much?
Yeah.
5 feet pics? I don't know. What's the
5 feet picks?
So if Luke
gotta give you.
if Luke sends you 5 foot
No.
pics,
You'll
skinny
get
dip.
He has to send me 5 feet picks.
And
then
you have
he-
to compliment each one.
Yeah.
Unique compliments.
Okay, all right. Well, this is the
Send me
same
5
recording.
pics.
Hang on. It's your turn to pick the most attractive part of Caleb's foot.
Oh, excellent.
We're going to do this, and then we've got a giveaway.
New weekly segment. Caleb's.
Would you like to tell me
Caleb's foot.
what about
Weirdest
Caleb's
fucking
foot?
Podcast.
We'll call this segment
We're gonna have
"Tell
a
Me My
different
Foot's
fidget.
Pretty."
My foot's pretty.
You're baby toe looks like it's got the world's smallest nail for one, but it looks like your baby toe has no hair on it from this photo, and it looks very smooth and clean.
Thank you. Thank you.
But his toenail is freakish.
Okay, well, I mean,
That's called the sandwich method.
Luke, nothing on the other side.
Luke,
it's a negative sandwich.
Luke,
An insult sandwich.
what are the odds you make this foot pick your background for the next month on your phone?
What do I get? Okay, what do I get from it though? You gotta get something good from it. All right,
Nothing.
whatever.
If you find
what are the odds?
Okay,
1 in 12.
1 in 12? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1 number. 3. No. I just
You did the 3, 2, 1. I said it.
okay. So we need to clarify. So
Okay.
so 3, 2, 1. Then say the number.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 7.
And again, 3, 2, 1, 2. Yes.
I was considering doing it anyway. Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Oh, God.
That's some pretty good odds.
Caleb,
112.
consent?
Got it?
Yeah, you have my consent.
Excellent. Thank you. I have our logo.
Got your R.
Saved successfully. Go to, it's a very beautiful picture of Hogan. Downloads.
See you later, Hogan.
Giveaway. Images. There we go.
I wonder what's hairier, Hogan or your foot?
Gallery. Set as wallpaper. Set has home screen and lock screen. Done.
Did you know you can also set your WhatsApp screens to be a photo?
Speaking of Caleb's feet pics.
No, we have
Michael, you have a giveaway?
Yeah, we are not giving away Caleb's feet pics. No, we're doing our first ever social media giveaway, which will be going live yesterday by the time this podcast comes out. So it's on our Instagram. So we're giving away 4 D20s made from Diabolical Dungeoneer, and they're the guys that I got our little dice tower from.
Diabolical Dungeoneer. Shout out to you.
Yeah, we
We
met them
tagged in
at
our
Fan
posts.
Expo. Really great people too. Yes, and the giveaway is going to last about a week, give or take. So we'll keep that updated on the social medias as well. But Caleb, I hear you ask.
But Michael, how do I enter and what have I got to do?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Caleb.
And why are we giving away my feet pics?
Well, that might be like the grand prize in a later giveaway,
They're
maybe.
too
But for now, we're just doing the dice.
Caleb.
Yeah, so to enter the giveaway, you just have to be following us on Instagram
it's there.
at Theater of the Mind Flayer,
Check the
all
time
one
and there's a
word.
foot there. Sorry.
Caleb, this is the rules part.
I'm Jacob.
Caleb, this is the rules part.
Okay, tell me more about the rules, Michael.
how do I win? What do I have to do?
Right, so you just got to be following us on Instagram, and then you have to like the post that we will be making for the giveaway itself. That'll get you 1 entry. If you want to increase your chances of winning, you can tag up to 4 friends, and that'll grab you 1 entry per friend, so you can total of 5 chances to win a cool D20. Thank you, Caleb.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but
5.
But if you don't feel like tagging people and like bothering them on Instagram, you can also just comment what your favorite D&D class is, and that'll also get you an extra entry into the contest.
Favorite D&D class, or comment which toe you think Caleb's.
That too. Honestly, you can just comment whatever you want. Just comment on the thing.
Yeah.
And share it with your friends if you like what you hear, because that just helps us grow as a podcast.
Yeah.
That's just nice.
Yeah, and it's just nice and makes us happy. We are limited to shipping just to Canada or US, unfortunately. But if we, grow this podcast and take over the world eventually, we'll ship everywhere.
Hey.
So, Canada and US.
And and it is 1 winner per dice, so there will be a total of 5 winners.
You may get a fun note from people in that same kind of thing with the dice. We'll see what we feel like doing, and maybe not just the dice, maybe
Maybe we'll randomize a foot pick. I mean,
you might get an AI image of a foot pick.
Yeah, that's our social media giveaway.
Wonderful. Thank you, Michael.
not 2, not 3, not 4, not but
5.
Not
I
but.
think it's 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5.
That's fine. It's 5 now.
I'll donate an extra one if it's just 4.
Excellent. Caleb, have you got a trivia treat for us?
Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Special edition trivia feats.
Crunchy.
This is tasty.
What is the name of the sword that is essentially...
Excalibur. If it is, I win.
Hang on, let me think of a new one. What is the name of the sword that is essentially a
Sting.
lightsaber?
Lightsaber.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, didn't we already do this?
Hold, Herc.
No.
I'm holding.
Thank you.
Nope. The Dawn Saber.
No.
It's a cool name though, right?
The light bringer.
That's the name of one of the
ships.
ships. That's the name of your ship.
Actually, I think there's the
Dawn Saber?
The
No.
Dawn Saber is a sword,
No,
but
in
it
your- in that-
emits light.
In our home game, that's the name of one of the ships.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Dawn
it's the name
Saber.
of-
There,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure there actually is a sword called the Dawn Saber,
Dawn is a sword, is a sentient sword.
and it emits light.
Lightsaber.
Yeah.
I think I know what sword he's talking
Yeah. I know.
I know.
Yeah.
But not what I'm looking for.
So if you just type in Dawn, it'll show you.
What's it called? It's a fire sword, right? Is it?
about. I'm not giving you anything.
Herc's like, I'm gonna get another point for myself. And I can't-
See that I wasn't allowed to answer last round
I
because I
know.
would have just gotten it
I
right.
know. Herc, it's just because you're so smart, and none of us can.
Anyone?
Flame tongue.
Nope. Anyone else?
Glowy McGlowstick.
No.
Whiz bang.
Darth's dick.
No.
It is the Sunblade.
It
That's
is
correct.
the Sunblade.
I mean, a Dawn Saber is just a synonym of his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really,
It's what you used to kick Strahd's ass.
Yeah. It's like a hilt
And then when you activate it,
into a beam of light.
What came first?
What do you mean? The hilt or the
No.
the sword or the lightsaber.
The sword of the lightsaber, yeah.
Lightsaber was from the 7. When was Star Wars?
Oh, I'm pretty
79.
sure, like Star
I'm
Wars.
sure
like,
laser swords have
good.
existed before lightsabers.
Yeah.
No, I meant lightsaber or specifically the Sunblade. I think lightsabers came before the Sunblade.
And that was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and play another game here. It's going to be a short game. Now, do you feel like
B.
you want to go with B?
Yeah.
Okay, with B. Excellent. We are going to do 2 song lyrics. The name of the game is that you take a song. You cannot sing anything that is in the title. You must sing 2 lyrics. They can be more than one note. So a good example is, for instance, you cannot sing "And I," because "I Will Always Love You" is in the title. But that is the idea. You can't sing "Staying Alive," but you could go and
Okay.
people have to guess what song it is.
Okay.
So we're going to go around the horn, and we're going to, you're going to pick 2 song lyrics, not from the title, and people have to guess what the song is just from you singing those 2 song lyrics.
What if we don't know the name of what the songs are?
Pick a song that you know the name of and the lyrics to.
Well, that's
That's like someone saying, what's 4,000 million times 24 billion? And I don't know the answer, but sure.
Cool. I'll just say things. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Great.
Wait, what? We're going to start with Luke.
Baby got.
I believe it's called... Is it called
This song
Baby
is called
I like big
Baby
butts,
Got-
and I cannot lie.
Baby Got Back.
Is that what it's called?
It's called
Yeah.
Baby Got Back.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought it was a
I like
different
big
name.
butts.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
like
No.
one of those parentheses ones.
Yeah,
Baby Got Back,
I like big
brackets.
butts.
I like big butts.
Parentheses, yeah, I like big
Yeah.
butts, yeah.
That's how not to play everybody. That's
Exactly. Thank you for that example.
Nice,
Illustration.
nice.
Excellent.
We
We can go to Herc and come back to
Oh,
you.
every song has now left my brain.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Fuck. Balance shifts.
Oh, that is from what is the name of that actual song? Anyway, it's from Hamilton.
First one that go to my head.
Are you talking about Guns and Ships?
Guns and Ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sung by
Oh,
David Diggs,
David Diggs.
and Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson. Is Chris Johnson?
Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson comes in at the end. Yeah. We love Hamilton here.
Just a little bit of. I want to say you can probably.
Okay, that's
that
way
was
more than
so
2.
many
Just
words.
a little bit of.
Oh, it's 2 words? I thought it was 2 lines.
Two
Oh,
words.
sorry.
Two words.
2 words. Okay.
So no longer that one.
The deputy.
I shot the sheriff.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice.
Played with.
Oh, okay.
Do that again.
Played with.
Is it, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
No.
Poor pussy. Poor pussy cat. Oh, damn. I should have done that one.
90s.
Played with.
Played with, say it, sing it again.
Played with.
Papa. Played with.
Played with.
Played with your heart.
Last Christmas. No.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
That was real good.
That was a good one, though. That's not it. No.
Oh, fuck.
You got it. Come on. You got it. What's the song called?
Keep singing that.
Keep saying. Give us one more word.
Played with your. Danny knows
Hum it louder.
She's
Hum
got
it louder.
Was I right that it's Last Christmas?
No.
Fuck, who is that? Is that NSYNC?
No.
No.
But
no, Backstreet Boys?
No. She was also in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yes, Christina Aguilera.
No.
Brittany.
Yeah, it's Brittany.
Baby bitch.
Oh.
I'm not that innocent.
Is it Oops,
No.
I Did It Again?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the lyric? What's the full lyric?
Played with your heart. Got lost in the game.
Ooh. Danielle.
Danny had the whole. She was. I don't know what the name of the song. She was just like, "What is it called?"
This is for Caleb.
Okay.
When you're
A jet. You're a jet. Fuck you, Jets. Sharks for life. Let's go.
All right.
When you're a jet.
Right. Okay. Jack Flash.
Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones.
Sat on a
I
candlestick.
know that.
Jack Flash sat on a candlestick. I don't know what the nursery
The
rhyme.
nursery rhyme?
No.
Jack Flash sat on a candlestick.
Oh.
Jack jumped over the
Fuck.
candlestick.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait,
It's a long.
is it American Pie?
Yeah, it's American Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack be nimble.
Jack be quick.
Oh yeah.
Jack Flash sat on a candlestick.
Sick.
What fucking tune?
There you go. That was the first song I ever memorized lyrics to.
Oh, really?
When I was like 4, my mom used to.
Of all
parade.
songs, Daelyn.
I know, because my mom played it in the car like every single
So
day.
good.
So
We all live in the Yellow Submarine.
That was way too hard for the Beatles. That was way too much energy for the Beatles song.
The one and only.
No.
Do it again.
We all.
we all okay.
That's not.
Oh.
I thought it was. We're not gonna take
Earlier.
it.
Are you saying are? We are?
We all.
All.
We all.
We all.
I mean, you were right with the lyrics, but
Yeah, it was more of a finished lyric.
We all
live in the yellow
rock and roll.
No.
we are.
Very beginning of the song.
We are the world.
We all.
We all.
It's a Rage Against the Machine? I don't know.
No.
It's earlier than Meatloaf. It's earlier than Rage.
If Jake's singing it, it's got to be 70s.
Sing it again.
Yeah.
Sing it again. Sing it
We
again.
all.
Give us one more word.
We all came.
Oh.
I know.
Think of who's in the 70s right now. Who sings that hard?
70s band. I have their record down there.
I was thinking, like, is it?
see it.
We all. I'm thinking of who's in the 70s show. That 70s show
Is
that
it-
you kept playing.
It's a very, you'd know the guitar riff.
Oh well.
It's one of
Do the guitar
most
riff.
famous. No, because you'll know it straight away. Think of a guitar riff that everyone does very first time they get a
Smoke
guitar
on the
riff.
water?
Exactly.
Talking about smoke on the water. Let's hope we don't have any and no ships blow up. In this week's episode of Theater of the Mind Flayer.
Theater of the Mind Flare.
In our last session, you set sail and met some of the Twilight Jester's crew, including Helms and Fibbers McGee and his magical squids, Fluffy and Spike, and an unusual gangly gift by the name of Quadina,
I don't know the tongue dexterity for it.
who was
help you
scuttling.
That's why
you're single. Sorry.
Ouch.
Okay, well now the rest is gonna be shit.
How much of a copyright ping is that?
It's okay.
What, you think we were accurate enough to get things for that?
We're not making any money on this.
Fair play.
Yeah, acapella is fine.
A gangly gith by the name of Quadina scuttling around the ship's hold. Etterath shared that he and his old ship did not leave on good terms. And as you sailed down the south of Bocht, you saw the dreaded Safirhian fleet. They seemingly saw
Safirhian,
you...
not Safirhian.
That's what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. I think you did.
Thank you.
Safirhian.
Guys, we know Safirith has been the big bad all along.
All along.
I will neither confirm nor deny this.
What was that look you just gave me, Jake?
What? I didn't do anything.
He was laughing at you.
Maybe I haven't been me this entire game.
Maybe Dalen's not actually leaving.
Maybe I made that up.
I wanted the sofa. Fucking kick her out already.
Luke, you can have the sofa anytime
I'm not
you
going to
want.
kick Hogan off. I respect him too much.
You, on the other hand, you dirty whore.
They seemingly saw you too, as you saw two ships break from the fleet and begin sailing towards you, which is where we're going to kick off our session today.
As the ship rounds, as you drop the spyglass, Azorith, you are aware of like the glinting of spyglasses pointing back at you, and yes, you do indeed see the ships start to turn. The two on the very outer edge there. One of them incredibly long. It looks to have a large ballista on the front, an enormous like bow and arrow contraption with a huge bolt. A huge bolt on the tip of it. Towards the back section, what looks like a mangonel, a huge catapult that would fling shit at you. The other ship appears to have a number of ballista and cannons on the side of it as well. Yes.
If we haven't rested, do I get my level up stuff yet?
Yes, because I asked you to level up, yeah.
Sweet.
But you don't get your spell slots and HP
Well,
renewed.
that's what I'm asking.
You can level up without your spell slots coming back.
No, without I can, but do I get the extra one that I gained?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do I also get the extra channel divinity that I...
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent. As the ships turn towards you, the captain goes, right, helmsman?
Yeah, our captain. Aye, captain. I forgot I was the helmsman for a second.
You all right there?
Caught off guard there.
I'm going to need your full attention because we're about to be pursued by Saibhirian ships.
Fleeing, captain?
Fleeing, yes, indeed. We don't want to engage with these fuckers.
Aye.
Any way you guys can help, other than that, just stand aside, please. Crew, at arms!
At arms!
Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
Right.
His accent is changing too.
I told you I was going to follow you.
Oh, I appreciate that. You watch as the captain steps down, hands out, opens his hand to you to take the little spyglass off you.
Yeah, I'll give it
takes
to
the
him.
spyglass off you and takes a look out, and seems to survey what's going on, taking a little bit of time to watch. What are the rest of you doing? As the crew, the dragonborn and the orc set about turning the sail to catch the most amount of wind. Again, it's not very windy today, unfortunately, thanks to some bad rolls. So the ship is not moving very fast at all.
Also means the ships aren't gaining on us very fast at all.
Well, you watch, as you look back, you can see that they've added on sails to the outside, like trim sails. In order to catch more wind. They're also moving in a different direction to you. So they may be aided by wind. You're not sure. They may be aided by other means. As you kind of head eastward, the captain lowers the spyglass and says, right, if they catch up to us, they'll be able to kind of pin us down and board us with those ballistas. They'll be able to connect to our ship and possibly pull us in. We want to stay out of their reach. They're a good 40, 45 to 50 minutes away from us at this current pace. We've got a little bit of time. We're going to move as quickly and as quietly as possible, but any help would be greatly appreciated.
Right. I've never sailed a ship before, so I'm...
Right, well, you're not going to be taking over the helm, so don't worry about that.
Oh, good. Okay.
If one had a way to help push the ship.
Well, I don't know how well you can swim, but if you want to jump out and try and push, that's absolutely fine. Miltza, man the cannons, do what you can.
Right, okay, I'm going to try something.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to jump overboard.
Do you want some cup? Safirith, what do you think? What are you doing?
And I'm going to cast polymorph.
Okay, yeah. You jump
At
overboard.
fourth level.
As you cast polymorph, what are you polymorphing into?
Killer whale.
Excellent. Jump over the edge there.
So as I like get to the edge of the ship, I'm just going to hold my ring and I'm just going to quietly say, give me something that works. And I'm just going to jump into the water.
Excellent. As you jump into the water, you hit the water. What does your polymorphed killer whale look like? Is there any distinguishing features?
So it's as I hit the water, the splash is much bigger than would be for just my little body. It's like that I morph as I'm hitting the water. And the killer, like the markings along my back almost shine a little purple, like there's almost an iridescent purple along the back, along the markings.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to try and swim around to the back
and push the ship.
And help
yeah.
push the
As you
ship.
swim around to the stern there, make a perception check as you do.
Okay. And I have to use.
You have to use the stats of the creature. It's definitely polymorphed.
Yes. Okay.
Keeping in mind your intelligence there.
What's the intelligence?
My intelligence is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I made this mistake very recently.
Oh, okay. So that is 8.
8. As you dive in, as you form your killer whale self, you become innately aware that the waters are warm-ish down this far south, this close to the equator. There's more than just you in the water, but with an 8, you don't really pay any attention to it. You go up behind the Twilight Jester. What would you like to do?
I'd like to try and
push
the ship.
Excellent, with your head. Can you go ahead and give me an athletics check using the killer whale's Statias Dex?
Is athletic dex or strength?
Strength.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So that is a 16.
With a 16, you hit the ship, and it does lurch a little bit as you start to swim as much as you can to push the ship. The ship does surge forward a little bit. Sorry, I'm thinking of the sharks that are around you. As you wave your tail up and down, moving forward, the ship does surge forward a little bit. The captain goes, right, that's a bit of a boost. I'm not sure how good that's going to do us, but better than nothing, right? Get moving.
Get moving.
The rest of the crew start to dart around. You can see everyone but Quadina seems to be pulling their weight. You can see that the Triton, Elric, is actually stepping off towards the back of the stern. He hooks his arm, Steve Rogers style, through the railing there, like Steve Rogers pulling the helicopter back into the helicopter thing. And as he's down, he's kind of leaning over the edge, pointing to the water behind you, Safirith. And you just feel a bit of a surge of the current starting to build and push the ship even more, almost like a motorboat. Okay.
Gotta get it out.
As the ship pushes forward, you can see that below the deck there, the gun ports open up and the 2 cannons jut out of the port side there. You can also see that the orc and the orc and the dragonborn are on deck, trimming the sails, turning them to wherever they need to go. At this point, what would our good friend Helmsman McGee be doing?
Helmsman McGee seems to be keeping it pretty calm. You can see him start to is kind of looking to the captain every few seconds and then looking back over at the ship, kind of eyeing it in, and then he goes, "Captain, it looks like they may be gaining on us."
Right you are. Sorensen, get up there. Do what you can. Keep an eye out. See if you can spot something nearby we can either slingshot around or hide behind. Right, of course, Captain. The little kobold kind of climbs up the shrouds, up the rigging towards the crow's nest there. The captain runs back to the helm with McGee, and they both kind of take a side of the ship as well as Bias trots along behind them. You can see that these two enormous ships start trundling, getting closer and closer. It's at this point that your cannons are pretty much equal with them. Milsa pops her head above deck, and the captain immediately goes, "No, not yet, not time." She ducks back down below there. What are the rest of you doing? Excellent.
I'm gonna kind of go to the stern of the ship, and just kind of look over to see if I can see Safirith. As always, I was her jump in. So I just want to make sure whatever she's doing, she's okay.
You look down and you don't see Safirith. You do see a killer whale with Safirith-like markings across its back, pushing the ship.
A bright pink killer whale.
The Triton looks at you and says, "Is there anything you can do to help?"
I guess I'll follow her lead and I'll jump in.
Wait, what?
I'll jump in, and as he's kind of diving in, I just shadow shifts, and then a dark, shadowy killer whale just punches in the water.
What?
Wait, what?
Should have brought a rope. We could have pulled it like a chariot.
Can I get a D100 from you, please?
Just kill a whale.
No way.
D100.
And I can breathe underwater.
Oh my god.
You're gonna water ski?
That's 32.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
As you jump and hit the water, you, Safirith, notice that there's no splash.
Oh no.
Azorith, you land in an endless expanse of silvery mist just floating there. As
You're in the fucking
land in the astral plane, you can see that there are rocks. You can't tell whether they're miles away or incredibly close. There's nothing to judge your eyes by. You see in the distance an enormous creature just swimming up and down. You are in the astral sea as a big old whale.
I'm a whale. Okay.
I'll look over the edge and goes, what do you think he did?
I do not know. He jumped.
I saw that. Anyone else want to jump off this fucking boat?
I got it.
Okay.
Etterath, you jump overboard. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get some of my rope.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to get to killer whale Saphira's mouth and
Smart.
to her face and be like, put this in your mouth.
I can it's because I still have my understanding moderately, or no?
You still recognize him, but you do have an intelligence of 3, so whatever you think you may do.
I'm like putting it in front of my mouth and going, "Arr, arr, arr."
Okay, I'll open my mouth.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna point forward ahead of the ship.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll keep hitting the ship going forward.
In her mouth, Etterath.
God damn it.
I'll look to the train. What do you think he was meant to do with that?
I'm not going to hazard a guess as to what any of you people are doing here. So far, you're the only one that makes sense.
Monocle, so help me. Get us out of this.
It's at this point that Azorith, you feel it as you're back from the astral plane and right beside, like almost on top of you, Etterath.
Oh, there he is.
Oh God.
I'll just start pushing this one.
Make an athletics check.
Captain, have you ever fucking experienced this before?
No, I can't say I have, but I can't say it's helping.
14.
14. Okay.
I have.
You're
excellent.
So nice.
Yeah, 14. Both of you headbutting the ship. Etterath trying to get you to swim in front of the ship with the rope in your mouth. Agenar, what are you doing?
Agnar's going to be walking around, looking for anyone who looks like they might be struggling a little bit with whatever they're trying to do. You know,
You can make a perception check.
That's a 14.
With the 14, looking around, everyone seems to be taking on a number of roles at a time. You do notice that Quadina, you've seen Parasite. You know that one shot where the kid's in the fridge and looks towards the stairs, and you just see the guy's eyes at the top of the stairs. You see Quadina there, big eyes, just at the top of the stairs to the lower deck. Just a little hand comes up and waves to you, and you kind of frown. You look up, you see that McGee is stressing. Mm-hmm. That's about as much as you get of people not doing their job very well. McGee's stressing a little bit, but the captain's kind of reassuring. Say, no, it's fine. We've got time.
Captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk past McGee and just sort of pat him on the shoulder and say, yes, I'm sure we'll all be okay. And as I do that, I'm gonna cast guidance.
Excellent.
For him.
Some guidance on McGee there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna go see what Quadina's doing.
Excellent. You trot downstairs to follow Quadina. As you trot downstairs, she's no longer there. You trot down to the gunner's deck. You see Milsa there. She looks up at you, Milsa, and she says, have you come to help us out down here?
I can, I suppose.
Right, grab a cannonball or chain shot or a buckshot. It's up to you. Whatever you think's going to be best.
Oh, which one's the least heavy?
Probably the buckshot.
Okay, I'll grab that one.
Of course. Milsa, the drow, moves towards one of the cannons, loads a heavy shot into one of them, takes the buckshot and loads it into the front cannon, and says, this is perfect for closer range, okay? So
what?
if the anti-personnel, more so for the buckshot.
Right.
Hands you a like a stick with a little bit of reddened kind of hot charcoal on the end of it. She says, point that into the top of the cannon and it will fire in around 1 second to 4 seconds. It's not an exact science.
Oh, okay.
And then shows you a little keg almost. And she says, once done, tip the black powder back in and fire again. This is how we reload. Shuts the back, screws it shut, tips the black powder in.
Oh,
on my mark or the captain's mark. Not before, not after.
Okay
right.
then.
And
Right.
moves across to the other cannon there. No sign of Cordina here.
Captain, is there anything you want from me? Or just want me to keep supporting you?
Right. At this moment,
Morale boost.
your support is wonderful. Perhaps if you could go help with the rigging on the foremast. There. They seem to have the main mast locked down, but that foremast isn't catching enough wind for my liking.
Okay.
Right. Any questions? Ask him.
Okay, go over there. Okay. Who's there? The orc?
The orc and the dragonborn.
I don't know the orc's name. I'll go over that direction.
Okay, you head over in that direction. Yeah.
So what you need? I got sent over here to hold some things down.
The orc looks at you and says,
I could use an extra set of hands on the foremast here if you'll follow me over. You got this locked down, Liana?
Liana gives a nod, and the orc hustles over to the mainmast there. As he hustles over with you, gives you a little pat and says,
My name's Broadback.
I got one of those too.
I know, I was thinking that. Go ahead, grab that rope there.
My name's Force.
Force, pleasure. Grab that rope there, untie it. And when I say so, pull it around far to the port side. We're going to swing this baby.
And port is... Wait, the gnomes told me... Hold
Face
up
the
my
front,
hands.
left hand. Oh,
That one, got it.
right, okay.
No left.
excellent. You help out with the mainmast there. Back in the water, what are the three of you doing?
Want to try to get the rope into Azorith Whale's mouth.
Okay, excellent. Azorith Whale, the rope kind of...
Yeah, I'll bite down on it.
Okay.
Not too much.
Both of you, rope in each. Same rope, yeah? Yep.
One really
riding some
long
weight.
One really long rope, yeah?
Then I'm going to try to fucking steer these two.
Oh, yeah.
1 foot on the back of each of them. Hell yeah. Here's what's going to happen.
Great choices.
Can I get an animal handling check from you, please?
3.
Oh.
Okay. You guys feel this thing pushing on your back. What would your instinct be if something heavy gets on your back?
Dive down deeper.
I'd probably follow.
Excellent.
Like
Both of you dip under the ship. As you dip under the ship, the ship slows down, no longer being propelled by you. The Triton's still trying to propel the water behind you. Etterath, you just feel you start to get pulled down into the water there. Perception checks from all three of you, please.
Oh, fuck me.
At least I can breathe.
That is a 7.
Do we have advantage on it or something?
No, we have plus.
You have
Oh, we do.
hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You can
we
use hearing if you want.
plus 4.
13.
13, excellent.
20.
7.
7, okay.
27.
The two of you don't really notice too much, but you, Azorith Killer Whale, you instinctively detect a shape moving nearby and you look off, and indeed you do see something with its tail moving side to side as opposed to up and down, not too far from you, and you spot another and another, not too far off the coast of Bokt.
Do they look like they're interested in us?
They look to be swimming alongside, maybe considering moving towards you. Not towards the big ship in the water, no, but now that there's things under the water that are a little bit smaller, they do seem to be turning their attention to you.
It's okay. We eat sharks. It's fine.
Yeah, we're pretty big. But seeing that, I'll sort of, I guess, in whale. Because I guess I'm assuming we can communicate to it.
I understand you.
Kind of, yeah. We could probably.
And I'll like, like a gesture at like going back up to the
Okay.
to the
All right.
boat.
I'll follow him and we can go like head.
Because you're the same
towards
creatures, yeah, you head back
Yeah,
up
and I'll
towards
sort
the
of in whale also just explain sharks. They're watching us. We should probably do what we.
Yeah, as you, sharks, Etterath.
'Cause I feel like we know that's
kind
Etterath.
of on the back of you, but not quite on the back of you, kind of being buffeted a little bit behind.
Fuck it.
Those two large creatures do swing towards you, and you realize they're very, very large looking sharks.
Like much bigger than us?
A little bit bigger than you, yeah. What size creature are you? Large?
We're huge.
Okay, roughly the same size as you.
Okay.
They're also huge. But there's two of them, and they seem to be making a beeline towards you guys, now moving back up.
Trying to remember what you're supposed to do with sharks. I let go of the rope, and I'm just going to charge straight at one of them and try to hit it right.
Okay, you dip under and you charge straight towards one of the two sharks there. As you charge towards the sharks there, they also kind of start to swim at you. A little bit of a game of chicken. We're going to go ahead and roll a real quick initiative in this theater of the mind, just between the three of you and the Sharky boys. Excellent.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Okay.
17.
17 for Azorith.
18.
It's the whales.
18 for Etterath.
I know, otherwise I'd be +7.
Excellent. At the top of the round, this underwater battle, Etterath, you do see that Safirith dips under and starts to dart away. Azorith still making his way up towards the ship there. You can see that the sharks would be around 40 feet away, maybe 50 feet away. You can see Safirith has kind of swung around and head out that way. What would you like to do?
Sort of pause for a moment, standing on the back of Azorith whale. Look over to Safirith whale, back to Azorith whale. Hope this works. Pull out my rapier and just sort of dive off the back of him and dash swim towards.
Excellent. You kind of dolphin kick to get towards the shark.
I can do 60 feet.
Yeah. You dash straight towards the shark there. You can see that it is a very large, like great white like shark, but more of a darker blue than that gunmetal grey or blue. And it seems to be heading straight for Safirith, the other one, following not too far behind as you. Superman style rapier in front of you. As you swim towards it, you can go ahead and make an attack roll if you wish.
Get it! Let's get it! I have disadvantage on all these. 18.
18 does hit, yeah.
98 plus. That's a. Oh, right, because my dex is fucking supercharged right now. I forgot about that.
Because you're exhausted.
12.
12. Yeah, you're rolling a disadvantage for these attack rolls?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Excellent. 12 points of damage. 12 to hit?
12 damage.
12 damage. Beautiful. 12 points of damage for that first one. Excellent. As you hit it with your rapier, it pierces its leathery hide and it kind of snaps its head around. What else are you doing?
That's it.
Excellent. That's it. Beautiful. That brings us down to Azorith. What would you like to do?
Yeah, sort of seeing the whale companion and who I think would be as Etterath. I'll sort of turn and then charge at the shark that Etterath just slashed at.
Excellent, yeah.
And I'm going to sort of like
Sharknado, baby.
I'm just gonna like full on, like at full speed, just kind of nose like dive into like the side of the shark, like its gills or something.
Excellent, yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me. Now's your time to do it.
Dump it.
Scottish dogs.
14 to hit.
20 to hit.
20 definitely hits.
5d6. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that bite or is that?
Yeah, I'm just using like my bite attack as a
bash.
Yeah. 5d6. 20 points of damage.
Very excellent. 20 points of damage as you chomp onto its gill there. It does tilt its head around and try to whip around to get you. Is there anything else you wish to do there?
No, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Excellent. It's going to bring us down to the sharks. The one closest to you, Azorith, is going to whip around and bite you, being the... okay, so the one closest to you, Azorith, is going to whip around and try to bite you. That is a 24 to hit you. And the other one is going to whip its head around, come swimming up and try and collide with you for a 26 to hit. Excellent.
Watch these. These things are going to rip us apart.
As its jaws...
We'll see how much damage they do.
Chomp onto you. Azorith, you are going to take 20 points of piercing damage Oh, wow. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 points of damage to you, Safirith, as these two sharks try to rip and tear into you two nasty people there. At the end of the round, we come to Safirith.
Okay, I'm going to try and bite the one closest to me.
Excellent. The one that's already been bitten or the other one? They're all very close together at this point.
Yeah, I'll try and bite the one that's already been bitten.
Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll to bite the one closest to you.
Amazing. Plus 6, 19.
19 does hit, yeah.
Okay. 20 points.
20 points of damage. Yeah, excellent. Beautiful. It's looking a little worn, but not too terrible at all. As you kind of tear into it, it seems like a very hearty beast. But, it's looking maybe a third worse than it was. From those attacks.
I think this is Jake telling us.
I think this is Jake telling us to get
as it digs into you, we cut back up above deck. You can see that the ships are getting closer and closer. As the ships are getting closer and closer, you are going to hear the sound of 4 cannons being fired.
They're shooting.
This is all at disadvantage. Okay, so a 2 plus 6 does not hit. A 2 plus 6 again does not hit. A 13 plus 6 will hit your ship's AC, and a nat 1 and a nat 20. That's disappointing. So 1 cannon hits. You would see that, so your ship has a AC of 15, 300 hit points, a damage threshold of 15. So anything less than 15 damage, and it does not hurt your ship. As the cannons fire off, you hear the splash of a couple of them hitting the water. You hear one cannon go, and you watch as it splinters, and that ship's cannon starts to smoke a little bit with that nat 1. However, one of them do hit you. I believe that is 8 or 60, 10. I can't remember. I believe it
was 8d10 for us.
It was 8d10 for you guys.
I know.
Something cool too. It's like all really limited.
That's right. Yeah. Nice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cannons to the left of me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
only
As
have
the
one.
one cannon hits your ship,
Come on.
your ship is going to take 10
ships to fuck them off.
20,
But we stupid.
30,
We could still.
36 points of damage to your ship. As one of the cannonballs rips through the center there, you hear swearing. Agenar, it almost rips through the cannon next to you as it rips through the gun deck there. What are the rest of you doing on the ship?
Agenar, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Fucking fire back then.
I've got the close ones. Should I go to the
The drow, yeah. Milsa looks at you and says, "We wait until they get close.
Okay.
We cannot go now."
Oh, yes, okay.
The captain looks at you and says, "It ain't worth wasting our shots until they get closer. Lucky shot for them."
All right, sorry, Captain. Wait, Agenar, don't shoot. Wait till they get closer, says the captain.
Unless you've got something else you can do.
Is anybody injured?
No.
Then no.
Excellent. Anything you wish to do?
I'm waiting for command to do whatever they need me to.
Okay. The enormous orc looks at you and says,
I don't know how you can help. You can either get behind the captain and help him out, or you can head below deck and help with the loading of the cannons. More hands down there makes them reloading easier. It's an action to load them. It's an action to fire them. So,
Well, he sent me over here to help you. I assume to help steer, but okay, I'll go down there. Captain, they want me downstairs. Is that okay?
go for it. Do what you can. You run downstairs there. You can see...
It takes me quite a while to get there.
Okay, excellent. As you thump down there, you swear you catch some sort of odd creature looking at you from the corner, and as you blink, it kind of hides again. Cordina hiding in the corner there. Excellent. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Before we get to the top of the round, that is 1 minute before your thing is cooked. If you want to go do that real quick, please. This is not the combat I thought we were going to have, but it's the combat we have.
I know. I'm fucked.
That's great. Bring us back to the top of the round with Etterath. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to get eaten by one of the sharks.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand there with my actually, I guess I will hold in mechanics. I will hold my action until the shark is about to eat me, so that I can stab within its.
I would like to know how you're enticing this shark to eat you, because you are sharp and pointy.
What are you?
Huh?
What did I miss?
I'm just me.
He's got his rapier out.
I'm just me.
Immediately.
I don't have heels on right now.
My brain is picturing the image from The Lion King with Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh yeah, he like said that
I will. I'll give myself a little nick.
Yeah, I can. Yep.
I'll give myself.
What do you want me to do? Dress and drag into the hula?
I will. I'll.
Weirdly, they didn't have that scene in the remake.
I will nick myself so that I bleed.
Here we go. Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last resort.
Excellent. You slice yourself.
Suffocating.
Can you go ahead and roll a
I'm breathing.
D8 for me?
Date.
Yeah. Is that where your rapier is? I believe. Yeah. 2 points of spicy slicey damage as you cut yourself. That image from, what do you call it? From Nemo as the blood hits Bruce's nostrils. Pupils dilate.
No, Bruce, fish are friends.
Deep Blue Sea, where Samuel L. Jackson.
Come get me, motherfucker.
Best death. That is going to bring us down to, with that held action, to Azorith. What would you like to do?
How far are the enemy ships from where we're at?
At this point, they would be just beyond
The riverbend.
600 feet, I believe. At about between 600 and 800 feet.
Okay.
100.
That was a fucking lucky shot. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So pretty far.
Well, cannons have a long range of 2,400, I believe.
Woo!
Long range of 2,400, short range of 600.
Dang.
So the cannons actually hit a lot further away. But as they move closer, you see the ballistas and the big catapult kind of aiming towards you. You, of course, don't see this because you're underwater. You're under the sea. Darling,
I'm gonna
it's better.
in
It's wetter.
oceanic language. I'm gonna say to Safirith killer whale, like, get back, like, oh, get back to the ship. And I'm gonna
I feel like we can give this a bit more gravitas.
what gravitas?
Probably just talk, and then in subtitles you'll just go in whale.
Or in some of those movies where it's just like in foreign language, it's like you could have at least like tried what language it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break off and sort of try and go straight towards where the ships are coming.
That is cocked. Does a 23 hit you? Okay, you are going to take some bitey damage as you leave the melee of one of the sharks. You are going to take 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 points of piercing damage as one of the sharks chomps at you.
24?
24. The Jack Bauer special. Excellent. You break off and you head towards the oncoming ships? Or you change your mind?
I guess it depends if the shark follows.
Also, if we hit 0 HP, we go back to our forms, and then we're just in the water. Then we're just chum.
I'm Waterman. I got
Waterman's fine, but
Waterman's fine.
and if you're underwater and you don't have water breathing, you can't cast spells with a verbal component.
But you can.
I only
You can tread
got,
water.
You can swim to the
first
top.
level
and-
spell
yeah.
slots.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna swim 30 feet in that direction.
30 feet, don't you have 60?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to commit to the full.
What do you if you're not
Commit to
committing?
the bit.
Go
No,
I'm gonna
back.
do my full.
Why go in that direction?
I'm gonna do a
Commit to the bit.
full dash
At the enemy ships?
towards the enemy ships. Yeah,
Full dash.
but like in underwater.
Underwater, yeah. Full dash towards the enemy ships underwater. They don't care about underwater. They're not paying any attention. There's no such thing as submarines or torpedoes yet.
And I just want to just get a sense of when I'm when I'm within 150 feet.
Okay, it'll take 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I'll
2 or 3
see
rounds.
if my decision changes.
Okay, beautiful. Excellent. That brings us down to the sharks. They're going to go for Etterath. Etterath, both of them coming at you with chomps. One is an 18 to hit you.
Just hits.
Okay, and the other is a 26 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay, so you were going to take overall...
I might have miscalculated.
Did you really?
I might have miscalculated.
Is it going to eat you before you?
Me.
Okay, that is 10. That is 20. That is 30.
Okay.
That is 40.
Yep.
That is 47 points of... Hang on. Let me double check that. 10.
Give me a blink twice if you're in
10.
trouble.
Okay, Caleb, back me up on this. That's 10. That's 10. 8 plus 3, so that is another 20. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep.
Sure.
So that's 30. That would be 46. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 points.
Jeez, is that a critical?
That was not. That was 2 sharks. So essentially a critical. 2 sharks. Two lots of 3d10 plus 6.
Did you just bite him in half? Is that what happened?
So, how are you looking hit points wise?
0.
I did.
Do you have something that you bounce back from to 1 hit point?
No, but my armor immediately starts swimming me back to the surface.
Excellent. So they chomp into you, they try to bite you, but your armor takes you up to the surface. You start to rocket to the surface. You all see this. That is the sharks. The sharks are going to...
the 2 healers are under deck.
Yeah.
The sharks are going to chase, essentially. So the sharks are following Etterath up towards...
Well, I made my choice.
Okay.
To be fair, even that much damage would have almost knocked me out, even if I was actually...
Yeah. They're big bites, these huge sharks, yeah.
I was hoping one of them would chomp me and I'd be inside.
And there was an 8, 2 9s, a 7, and a 10. Like, it was very good rolls.
Do I at least get my attacks off before I get chomped?
Unfortunately, no. They chomped you, unfortunately. Etterath shooting towards the top there. Safirith, what would you like to do?
Okay.
I didn't think we'd get this. This harrowing. Safirith, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
How
Etterath.
How quick does it take you up? Is it 60 feet?
I think
Per turn?
sounds about right.
So essentially, Etterath pretty much breaks the surface as soon as he's bitten. His armor rockets him up as it kind of seems to dispel this current that.
Okay, I'm gonna push myself up out of the water.
Okay.
Breaching, and I'm gonna cast.
So as you.
The killer whale's trying to kill
Did they not weren't they focused on Etterath? So they're following Etterath, right? They're not.
They're following it. You're
not
not heading up to Etterath as well?
I am. I'm going towards the surface, though.
But not next to him or near them?
No.
Okay, excellent. Yeah,
not
absolutely.
Exactly. Not directly next to them.
Excellent,
I'm going to go to the surface. I'm going to cast Polymorph again. Like, I'm going to breach.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Polymorph for a second time. I'm going to turn into a giant eagle.
So how is dropping Polymorph an action, a bonus action, or a free action?
I believe it's a free action to drop a
Beautiful.
spell.
So you drop Polymorph and then Polymorph again.
Yes.
Excellent. You come to the surface. Those of you paying attention would see Safirith Whale breach the surface, turn into Safirith, turn into an eagle, Etterath's limp body face down in the water there.
I think it turns me face up.
Oh, it turns you face up.
Nice. That's nice. I mean, you can breathe underwater anyway, right? So.
Excellent. Safirith, you turn into an eagle, and what are you doing with your movement? Well, that was your movement.
I think that was my. I think that was my movement. I don't think I have anything extra, but I was going to try and grab.
That's going to have to be another turn.
Scoop him. Okay.
I made my choice. You know what? I made a stupid decision. I got to live with the consequences.
Excellent. You guys are in between the enemy ships and the port side of the ship. You, Agenar, looking out, would see this essentially happening. As would you, Bias, as you run downstairs. The gun port's open. You would be aware of all of a sudden you would be aware of a huge bird all of a sudden. Safirith wise.
Oh dear, that doesn't look good.
I mean, it kind of seems normal for us, to be honest. It seems about right for the course.
You see these large shapes kind of swimming up beneath the Etterath body there.
They're gonna do like great white.
Do they look like? Do they look like they're about to eat him? Or
you can't tell. You can't see that far down. Unfortunately, yeah.
How close are the boats?
The boats at this point would be within 600 feet, less than 600 feet. That is enough for cannon fire to hit them.
In Gnomish, I'm going to yell up, "Do we fire yet, Captain?"
The captain shouts out and says, "Oh, leave it in your capable hands. If you think they're close enough, start fucking firing."
Let's start fucking firing.
Okay. D20 roll plus 6. D20 roll plus 6 for these 2 cannon shots.
If they grab you and they take you down.
18.
18 will definitely hit the enemy ship.
Or 18 as well.
2 18s will definitely hit the enemy ships.
And what are we rolling?
I believe they have more.
Are we 8 D10s?
There were 8 D10s each. Yours Agenar, yours will be 10d6
points of damage from
58 points of damage. Excellent.
And 36.
And 36 on top of that, bringing us to 90.
I didn't see how many.
4?
58 plus 36. 94. Hey.
I'm getting better at. Can I let everyone know that I was a fucking dunce at math? And thanks to D&D, at least I can do addition and subtraction.
I am still
94 points of damage as your cannonballs fire through and rip through this extra long boat here. Your one, Agenar, you watch as it hits the edge of the railing. It shatters, and glass, ball bearings, and shards of the cannonball itself spray out, and you hear cries out from their crew there. Excellent.
Agenar, go upstairs and see if anyone needs fucking help. We got it down here.
Okay, yes, I can probably help Etterath from up there too.
Milsa, load the fun stuff. Let's go.
Which fun stuff are you talking about?
Anything you think is fun.
Okay.
Grabs a chain shot out and says, "This works for both anti-personnel and taking down masts."
Great.
And loads one in. Carries over a. I will say we'll just carry over another regular cannonball for one of them, because those 8d10 seem to do a shit ton. Excellent. That is going to, as that happens, you run back on deck, Agenar. As you run back on deck, the captain looks at you. The rain begins to bucket down even more on this slippery deck. Etterath, it doesn't matter if you're face down or face up, your mouth is filling with water at this point. As this happens, as Etterath lies there making death saving throws, as the sharks come up from underneath him, as Azorith heads towards the enemy ships, we are going to go ahead and come back.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer.
We go live on all good podcast app every Tuesday at what time?
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Every time?
All the times, 2 a.m., 7 p.m. If you like what you heard,
Leave us a review on whatever podcast app you're listening to.
and if you didn't like it, then
Then turn it off and never listen to it again.
no, they could turn it on and listen to it again and find something better about it, and they actually like it.
That works.
Reach out to us on Twitter at mindflayer_pod and
Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer.